Alright, Beanie Plays here, and welcome back to the series where I try and beat every single pole time set in real life in F1 23. Now, last time I tried to beat Australia, and well, it couldn't have gone more wrong. I couldn't actually get anywhere close to beating his lap time in the actual Red Bull car, so I had to switch to the F1 World car just to beat the lap time. Now, we're at Japan, and once again, I don't even need to say who got pole because you already know. He did a 1 minute 28.197. Now that should actually be beatable with a Red Bull racing car, not a completely broken, fully upgraded F1 World car. Nice. Right, let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into it. Here's the setup I'm using. I'm just going to flicker through it. Quite low downforce. I might actually up that a little bit. I'll up it by 7 in each thing. Just because it's quali, you can sort of get away with more downforce. But obviously, once you get to the race, you're finished. And in transmission, it's all very random. I basically just went to a YouTube channel that specializes in race setups on this game, and I just copied it. Right, so here we go for the first attempt, and like I said, this should be reasonably beatable. But the first lap always starts off a bit slow, so let's turn on that beautiful hot lap ERS and immediately go for this first attempt very early on. I haven't waffled on in an intro for half an hour. Right, now into turn 1, I don't brake, I brake quite late. The AI actually brake really early. I actually just go full throttle into the corner, and we're going to do a little bit of lifting and coasting through the first sector, because that's what you do. Now, approaching these two fast rights, let's try not to go into the gravel. Nice. And then don't go over this curb. Oh, I've gone over the curb. We'll get away with that one, surely. Up to the hard braking, that's a bit too late, and I've missed the apex. That's going to lose me quite a decent amount of time. Unlucky. Now heading down to probably the two trickiest corners on the entire circuit. You've got to get right in there. I've missed the apex. And then get right close to the curb. That was actually a very good exit. That might be the best exit I get all day. That should give me back tons and tons of beautiful lap time. And then the famous corner 130R. Sergio Perez made quite a fondness of that corner in the race. And then into the final braking zone. Get round on the grass a little bit. That'll do. Get round. Lovely. DRS open. And the first lap time is going to be a 1 minute 28.9, which is 7/10 behind Max Verstappen's time. And honestly, that's pretty good. I mean, Bahrain, it was 2 seconds. Australia, it was 2.7. I think Saudi Arabia was like 1.2, so realistically, 7/10 off on the first attempt, and I already know where I can gain a load of lap time. That's promising. I should also mention, I'm currently recording this video at 3 AM. In an hour's time from when I'm recording this video, I'm doing a watch-along of the Chinese Grand Prix Practice 1, and then sprint qualifying. So, you're watching this, sprint qualifying's already finished, and I'm going to have to make another video of the sprint quali lap, and then another video of the actual quali lap. So, I've had 2 weeks to get this video done. I'm only doing it now, for crying out loud. Right, let's get back to the garage and go for a second attempt. Whee! Yay! Okay, attempt numero dos. And every other driver stayed in the pit, so, you know, no traffic involved for me. Got the hot lap ERS a bit earlier this time, so that should instantly give me a bit. Oh. How am I losing lap time? Anyway, I think for this first turn, I need to actually brake even later than I did, sort of swing around, like that. Get a good exit, that's going to bring us a few hundredths up. Almost flat through there. I reckon I can go flat through there on my next attempt, but we are gaining right now. Come on, car. Now back into these fast corners. You got to be very careful with the traction, especially this corner, because it's uphill. Actually lost a lot of time through there, but if I brake a tad earlier here, actually hit the apex a little bit, and then get a reasonable exit, as you can see, nearly 0.3 of a second increase in lap time. That is great. And now, like I said here, I got one of the best exits I've ever got, so I doubt I'll even be able to improve through here. at all, so we'll go through anyway. And oh my lord, I've actually improved by about 100th. But of course, that is still improvement. 3.5 tenths, actually nearly 4 tenths. And of course, still a heavy braking zone where there's a lot of time to be gained. And here we come, way later on the brakes this time, but I'm going to miss the second corner a little bit. And oh. Boom! Look at that! I am now only 2 tenths away after 2 attempts. This is gonna be a doddle. Right, attempt number 3. I've come out as late as I really can. No traffic ahead. Can I break my personal record and break Max Verstappen's record of a 28.197 on my third go? Let's see. Right, heading into turn 1, went as far to the left as possible. Stick to the inside curb, try not to lose the rear. That's a good opening start. We're going to go flat through there, small lift through there. Get on the throttle early. I've lost the rear a little bit. That's going to lose me a bit of time. Really fighting the car around here. Holy moly, can we relax? Right, coming out the hairpin, I lost everything I just gained going through that final couple corners of Sector 1. I don't even know what happened. I had a massive moment of oversteer, and I've actually lost everything I've gained. But let's try and have a big... Oh, it's close. Okay, that was good. I'm up a tenth. I need to try and find about 70 milliseconds in these final 3 corners. Well, actually, technically 4 corners. If I want to try and beat Verstappen's lap time. Here we go. Get right in there. That's still a bit too late on the brakes. Get me around. Not horrible. Still going to gain a bit of time. Is it enough?
Fantastic. You've got pole position.
We're all ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who will be fronting the grid. Verstappen, Tsunoda, and George Russell. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
I missed out on Max Verstappen's lap time by 12 milliseconds. And I don't know if you saw, you can go back on the video, I lifted slightly just before the line because my flipping foot slipped. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm just gonna head to the shed. I'm gonna go get out a hacksaw and I'm chopping it off because that is I'm livid. I'm fuming. I was literally about to beat it by half a tenth and my foot slips off the pedal. Oh, well, first time that's happened in a while, although that's not the first time I've lost a pole position or even a race win once upon a time because my foot slipped. Anyway, looks like we're going to have to head back in, restart the session, go for a monster lap time, and finally beat this bastard's time. And realistically, I should be able to do this quite easily. I mean, it was a good lap, but it wasn't anywhere near my best. So I think it's time for what I do in every single one of these videos, which is activate crunch time and absolutely piss and fart on his time. Right, no playing about. This is going to be not only the lap that beats his lap time. I need to stop saying the word time. But I'm also not just going to beat it. I'm going to annihilate it. Here we go. Turn 1, you need to go wide. That's too wide. I literally don't care. I'm going to carry on. And then flat through here. Tad of the brakes through there. Keep it nice and tight. That's pretty good. Avoid the inside curb and then flat through here. No problems whatsoever. Now here I'm going to carry about twice the speed as I was before through here. And then go over the curb a little, but not entirely, as that is a thing you can do. And now here, point that car straight. I went on the grass a little bit. I don't care. Try and get a decent exit. That's a decent exit. And I am already way up on his time. I can feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my bones. Oh, I went a bit wide there. Oh, I went very wide. Oh, that might have lost it. Okay, we'll carry on, but that might have actually bottled the lap time. And now I need to actually brake slightly earlier than I was before going into this braking zone, because I was actually braking too bloody late. That's pretty good. That's also pretty good. Get on throttle nice and early. Get inside. This is going to be the one. Come on. Where did that come from? Where has that lap time come from? How have I improved by 9/10 on that lap? We may never find out the answer, and in fact, I can go quicker than that. And, yeah, there you go. Another lap time, gone. Max Verstappen's 1 minute 28.197 at Suzuka is gone. And it's not just beaten, it's destroyed. And this time, I didn't need to hop into the F1 World Car. I've actually done it in his Red Bull. So there you go. I'll be back in a couple days' time to take on not only the Chinese sprint quali, but also the normal quali. I'm going to do both lap times in one video. And that's going to be all from me. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your best time round Suzuka is. And I'll see you next time. And then I'll see you next time. And that's going to be all from me. And I'll see you next time.